today so your family can know your amazing life story, the lessons you can share along the way, the good times and the bad. What a loving tribute to be able to lead to everyone you knew. Words of wisdom to your future family. Imagine them being able to learn from you. So many people have said to me, I could just hear their voice one more time. If I could have only known what they were thinking, I wish I would have asked more questions. Other people have said to me, I wish I could speak at my own service. Well, here is your chance. Click now to find out how to get started. Today is the day to start your life story. Let's celebrate you. When you decide to enroll today, you're going to get 30% off your entire first year, so let's celebrate you. Challenge was getting that video to play, but we managed to do it. So the reason I showed you this is I wanted to tell you my story and how I came to this business and the road that I took along the way. About 3 years ago, I started with One Life. I've been in insurance 20 years. 3 years ago, I started with One Life and Innovative, and it was a great partnership. At the same time, I started going to motivational seminars. So you're great because you're investing in yourself today. I always tell people that. Invest in yourself, go to seminars. So I was at one particular seminar, and it was Bob Proctor. How many people know who Bob Proctor is? Okay. He's been around a long time. He's been speaking for over 50 years. He's an amazing teacher. Well, at this seminar, he said, the business you're in today, there are multiple streams of income. And I thought, well, how does he know? He's talking to like 400 of us. How does he know that there's multiple streams of income? And I started thinking about it, and I thought, well, we do Medicare supplements. We do life insurance, we do have multiple streams of income. But he went on to say that there's going to be more things created. So think about our industry. I've been in it 20 years. I used to call out of a phone book. Now we have amazing leads. I used to have to figure out the rates out of a rate book. Now we can do it right from our cell phones. And we can do apps right on the computer. So somebody had to create that. So our challenge was to create something that nobody else had done. So I was at a 5-day seminar, and Bob Proctor talked about goals. He talked about 3 different types of goals. I always thought there was just one goal. You just plan it, you do it, you write it down, it's done. Well, there's 3 types of goals. The first is an A goal, and an A goal is something you've done before. It's not difficult, you can figure it out, it's simple. So let's say you bought a car before, and you want to buy another car. You know how to do that. That's not a huge goal. So that's an A goal. A B goal is one where you kind of know how to do it. You've never done it before, but you can figure it out. A C goal is one that you've never done before. It's a goal so big it scares you. You don't know where the money will come from. You don't know where the resources will come from. You don't even know how to start. Well, Let's Celebrate My Life was my C goal. And I wasn't going to say my goal because I thought people are going to think I'm nuts. People are going to think, what do you mean people are going to talk at their own funeral? Are you crazy? But then I listened to what he said again. And he said, think of the people that have let other people stop them. And think of the ones that have not. So how many times have we thought of something we're like, I'm not going to bring that up. They're going to think I'm crazy. Well, that's how I felt about this goal. But he talked about the Wright brothers. And as I was flying here, I thought about that. I thought everybody thought they were crazy. Everybody looked at them like, you're trying to get this hunk of metal up in the air. You're nuts. You're never going to get it. But they had a C goal. And look at us now. We are flying in the air, going across the country, and not thinking twice about it. Thank God they didn't give up, right? But if they hadn't invented it, somebody else would. So I knew that if I didn't come up with Let's Celebrate My Life, somebody else would. But I was at a loss. I was like, I don't even know where to start. Well, the nice thing about this event, the next one I was at, there were 100 people. And it was tables just like this. So we actually had bags similar to this. We went around the room, and we told what our C goal was, what we wanted to do. And I thought, oh, I don't even know what kind of reaction I'm going to get, but I did it. I pushed through that paradigm, and I thought, just do it. You know, what can happen? You can fail, which is okay. So I take the bag, I go to the tables, and I'm sitting there and I'm telling what I want to do. And people were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And the reaction I was getting was incredible. One guy actually grabbed my arm and said, I want to make a video right now. And I thought, wow, if he feels like that, how many other people feel like that? So I was still at a loss, because I didn't know anything. I didn't know, and here's another thing he taught me, which you don't have to know how to do it. Just set the goal, and then everything will happen. Things will fall into place. So I set the goal, and I went up to Bob Proctor, and I said, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss here. People are offering to invest in my business. I don't know where to start. I don't have a web designer. I don't have anything. How do I do this? And he said, Cindy, what's your goal? And I said, well, I want to do the same as people send in videos, and they can send in pictures when they die in place of their service. And he got really quiet. And you know how somebody looks at you and you're thinking, what is he thinking? You're thinking, what is he thinking, you know? Maybe he thinks I'm nuts. Well, he finally said to me, God, I wish I had a video of my mom like that. And my heart was like, oh my gosh, she's 83 years old, and if he wants a video of his mom, how many other people want the same thing? So he told me, he said, this is an amazing idea, go ahead and go for it. He gave me everything I needed. I had all the resources I needed by the time I left there. But the point is this, you are such a creator. Look at the industry you're in, and look at how things have changed. And think of all the things that you can do, that you can create. What multiple streams of income can you bring into this business? Because Let's Celebrate My Life is not just for me. The agents are going to be able to use it also. So it's not just a multiple stream of income for me, it's for everybody. So think of things that you're doing today, and think of how they can be done differently. During the Great Depression, there were so many people that lost so much money, but there were also millionaires made. And they asked one particular guy, okay, so how did you make your millions? It was the Great Depression, everybody else went out of business. He said, I went home every day, and I thought of how my business would be done differently in 10 years, and that's how I did it. That's all you have to do. Be innovative, think of what things to create. You're amazing people. And I wanted to be able to, every time I speak, I like to leave you something. And I'm not leaving you with rocks. I know somebody said that to me, are you giving us rocks again today? I'm not doing rocks. But what I am doing, if you look at your table, there's a gold card. Does everybody see? If you don't have one, raise your hand. We'll get with you. Okay. So this is a gold card, and Bob Proctor hands this out at every single event that he does. And on the front you have his picture, and I think he's going to be 85 this year at July 4th or July 7th. But on the other side, I'm going to show you how to write out a goal, because I wasn't even doing it correctly. And what I want you to think of is, what is your goal? What is the one thing that you really want to accomplish? It can be money, it can be a new car, it can be really whatever you want. Start a new business, whatever you want to start. And you don't have to write it out now, I'm just going to show you how to do it. So on the back side it says my goal, and you're going to put the date, whatever date you want to accomplish it by. Now when you write out a goal, you're going to write it out in the present tense. And the reason for that is because we're going to get your subconscious mind to know that it's now. I don't know if you know this, but the subconscious doesn't know the difference between fake and real. So the more you keep saying something to your subconscious, or keep saying it, it's going to go into the subconscious, they're going to make it happen. Or your subconscious will. So I'm so happy and grateful now that, let's say you want to have $100,000 in the bank. You're going to write out, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have $100,000 in my bank account, and I love it. So at the end, write, and I love it. Because when the subconscious hears that you're enthusiastic about it, it's going to make it happen. And you want to be able to read this every morning and every night. The reason for that is you want repetition. So I don't know how many of you listen to Steve Harvey. As you can tell, I listen to a lot of motivational people. Well, Steve Harvey tells a story of when he was in the 2nd grade. When he was in the 2nd grade, his teacher said, everybody write down what you want to be when you get older. Well, Steve Harvey had a stutter when he was younger. You couldn't tell that now, that's for sure. But he had a stutter. And all these other kids were writing down, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a police officer. And they're writing all these amazing goals and people they want to be, and Steve Harvey writes down, I want to be on TV and have hundreds of people watch me. He turned that in, and his teacher said, why are you writing this down? This isn't a joke. And he goes, that's what I want to be. I'm calling your mother. So the teacher calls his mother, and when he gets home, his mother was mad. She said, why would you write that down? You're supposed to be home. You should know that's an assignment. If you wait till your dad gets home, he's going to give you a whooping. Well, Steve Harvey was waiting for his dad to get home, and when his dad came home, his dad was not an educated man, but he was very wise. He said, Steve, why did you write that down? He goes, that's what I want to be. And he goes, that's what you really want to do? And Steve says, yes, that's what I want to do when I get older. He goes, you write down on a piece of paper that you want to be a doctor, you turn it into that dream-killing teacher, and every night what I want you to do is take your real goal, read it every night and every morning. And that's what he did. And look at him. It's amazing. So goals are amazing. You want to set them, you want to think of what you want to do to be better, but make it a C goal. My challenge for each of you is to come up with that C goal and watch it happen. When I said I didn't know where the money was coming from, I was like, I don't even know. Phone apps are really expensive, but things just started happening. I would say, well, somebody said to me, you need an SEO company. First of all, I didn't even know what that was. And I said, okay, I'll get one. So I hired an SEO company. I had no idea where the money was going to come from, but my next phone call, when I said, yes, let's do it, my next phone call was from a client to roll over a 401k. There was the money. So the money will follow, the resources will show up, follow your dreams, make them huge. Don't make them little, puny ones, and don't worry about what other people are saying, because guess what? You're going to be the one laughing at the end. Do you know how many people have said to me, you're still working on that? I'm thinking, it's been 18 months, it's not that long. And when I listened to Brandon Clay the other day, and he said, people are going to say things to you, and I thought, that's right, you just have to ignore them. Keep going, and your own family will do that to you, but you just have to keep going and just make your C goal happen. So thank you, I appreciate it. I am going to draw 2 names. If I can read it. The first is 150057. Okay, our next ticket is 150007. Now, like I said, I always like to leave you with something extra, so I do want to do a raffle of my own. I am going to be giving away a book from Bob Proctor, because I feel like everybody should hear from him. But I'm also giving away his live stream, which is going to be where you're going to be able to do it right from your home. It's going to be a live event. He's doing it April 25th through the 27th. It's his paradigm shift. It's an amazing event. And so I want to be able to give that to one person. Let's see who that will be. 150059.
She pulled the number, she gave it to me, and she says we're going up together.
She's an amazing, amazing speaker. So the next person I want to introduce to you is awesome. I had the chance of meeting Sherry when we were at the events yesterday. So Sherry Ash is the wife of Chester Ash. The name of their agency is C.Ash Group. She has supported her husband in the financial industry, or final expense industry, for 10 years. She has had her insurance license for 18 months. Great job, Sherry, that's awesome. And she just received her health license in February. She's been with Financial Freedom Insurance Group and One Life since March of 2018. And while being at One Life, she has transitioned into being a business partner with her husband and sister, Carla. And she loves to glorify God, has a passion for serving. This is her 3rd One Life Academy, so she understands the importance of investing in herself. And she's going to let us know